ほら、怖がっちゃってるじゃない。やっぱり、大胆なことして生きがって見せても、目は、まだ子供だよ。
The type of situation we are facing then COVID is not going anytime soon, until we all get vaccinated. So the world needs some anime to live by these heartful moments. Thanks to romance anime genre, which gives us cute and funny moments. Some makes us laugh, some makes us cry, and some makes us think. Watch these Weeb were the list of top 10 highest rated romance anime. Tell us which anime is your favorite in the comment section. Number 10, Kaguya-Sama Love is Zavar. We have decided to add some ongoing anime in this list, and we have some good news. The super popular Kamisama Love is Zavar is definitely getting a third season, maybe in winter 2022. Set in a prestigious private high school, the show depicts some amusing high IQ romantic encounters day in and day out. The class president is Miyuko and the second best student at his school, the brilliant Kaguya. They have a huge mutual crush, but they are too proud and stubborn to make the first move. So they try to trick each other into making the big romantic gesture, and it's so fun to watch.
お返しです。私たち、明日からはいつも通りですよね。
Number 9, Nodama CANTABILE. Well, who doesn't like beautiful music? It brings us people together, right? In this anime, viewer will meet the ambitious and violinist Shinji, who longs to become a top star in the music world, but has a phobia of both airplane and the ocean. So he pretty much stuck in the Japan from now. He soon encountered a free-spirited pianist girl named Meguma, who takes an instant liking to him. As their friendship started, it takes time for Shinji to get used to Meguma and her musical style, but when he does, a beautiful romance later follows. Number 8, Kamisama Kiss. Kamisama Kiss combines shoujo and the supernatural. It tells the story of a young girl Nanami, rendered homeless by the father death. She is sweet little darling who doesn't care about her own troubles and goes out of her way to help strangers. Nanami saves a man from rabid dogs and her life is no longer the same. As a token of gratitude, the man kisses her on her forehead before offering his abandoned place to stay. Turns out Nanami is now a deity and the abandoned place is Shirin. In a weirdly supernatural fashion, she falls in love with her familiar Tome, also a fox. The romance cuts deep as it explores the range of love between humans and non-humans.
もう暗くて顔も見えない。ナナミ。
迎えに来たよ。500年も経って記憶もない状態で。あ、何ともえ。
Number 7, Toradora. Toradora is one of the school comedy and romance anime. It tells Ruiji tales, who is nothing near to his delinquent appearance. Same in the case with his neighbor, Tiega, who is pasty for her size. Resting on the appearance are the deceptive themes. The two neighbors help each other with their respective crushes, but before you know it, they fall for one another. If you are in long haul, Toradora is a special treat for it shows how love grows over time.
好きになる？
川島。
Number 6, Onahana, the flower we saw that day. Coming from the lead production unit of Toradora is another romantic anime, Anaho, the flower we saw that day. This one's different though it combines elements of supernaturals and romance. It begins with Jinti, a loner who plays video games all day, as he sees a vision of lost dead friend Menma. We find a missing puzzle in Jinta's story as Menma frequents Jinta's life. He and his friends from the past reunited to lay her spirit to rest. This anime broaches on the subject of loss of a loved one. Jinta takes to the life of a recluse to cope up with the grief from the loss of a loved one. Number 5, Kids on the Slope. Another musical romance in this list. Kids on the Slope leaves a long distance impression. Not only does the anime do justice to romance, it has endearing representation of friendship, love and music. It is a period drama from 1966 which begins into Koro Nishi a loner. That is until he meets the opposite in the giant fanatic, Senutara, along scum Ritsuki Miyuki. Lovely girls who befriend the two. Together they three bond over chess while exploring love. Number 4. Nana. Nana is someone every girl resonates with, in one way or another. In her post-adolescence, she tends to fall in love without caution. On this occasion, Nana chases her boyfriend Shoju Ando, a musician. She boards the same train as Nana, also a musician traveling to Tokyo. The two Nanas begin to gel quickly. What starts as the casual conversation turns into a bond of affection. As the two women become roommates, we saw how day-to-day hurdles begin to affect their friendship.
どうでもいい。
でも気になるよね。どんな男かな。ホスト系？
とにかくその山田って女が。
だからきっと殺人事件があったんだよ。
Number 3. CLANNAD After Story. There is an after story to the critically acclaimed slice of life anime CLANNAD. As Tomoya and Nagisa graduate high school, their relationship crosses the extra mile. Tomio, the fatal hero, is helped by Nagisa to lead a quality life. This couple take life head-on, and their love grows deeper with time. For Amanda CLANNAD, the after story is stepped deep in tragedy. The true essence of CLANNAD after story lies in its music. Combine that with fantastic animation, you will get why it stands at number 3 on the list.
後ろの方が大きい存在だよな。
私も智也くんと海が見たかったです。
じゃあ約束しよう。約束してくれるよな、ナギサ。
Number 2. Fruit Basket. This is must-watch series for a fan of shoujo anime. And guess what? There is more than one. In the early 2000s, there was indeed a Fruit Basket anime, but its visuals are now a bit dated. So this gorgeously animated remake was launched. The classic story of Toru Honda and the cursed Soma family is back and looking better than ever. And it has everything: people turning into animals, high school hijinks, intense drama and tragedy, great humor, and some of the best romance we've seen in anime.
お、ただいま。
今日も腕を振る。
お前な。ったく、しょうがねえな。そばにいたいその瞬間までを。
Number 1. Your Lie in April. What is about musicals and romance? What is about musical production and tasty girls? Apparently, the story resonates with audience Nodome CANTABILE. Similar plot aside, Your Lie in April will always find a place in this every converted list. A piano prodigy who lost his ability to play after suffering a traumatic event in his childhood is forced back into the spotlight by an eccentric girl with a secret of her own. Here is a side note, guys. Don't let the oversimplistic description fool you. Your Lie in April is a tragedy rooted in love. It is take on the hard-hitting subject of loss, pain, acceptance, and learning to move on.
忘れられるはずないよ。
That's the list, guys. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so whenever we upload a new video, you will get an update.
さっきまでとは別物ってわけか。
Big 38 up on my body, put him in the sky, you won't even win it. Send that nigga to the denim, for thinking that nigga's pretending. I got 52 shots in this Glock with an infrared up on it, I been feel that off. Stress to be on the top, yellow tape on his black ace head off.